What's up? It's Wolfie Station back with another cartoon creepypasta, and this cartoon creepypasta. We are going to be reading a Gabba creepypasta called Werewolf. If you guys think you're gonna like it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to get notified when I upload a new video. With that being said, let's read this creepypasta. It was a casual Saturday. I was chilling in my room, listening to my music on Spotify, when suddenly I heard something hit my window. I paused my music, opened my window, and I saw that a package was thrown at my window. Yo Gabba Gabba, Halloween Spooks and Fun. The DVD cover. I took the package inside, and I saw it was another Yo Gabba Gabba package. It was the exact same as the last one, but instead of being orange, it was brown. I opened it up with scissors, and inside was another Yo Gabba Gabba DVD. The DVD was called Yo Gabba Gabba, Halloween Spooks and Fun. The cover featured the Gabba gang in their Halloween costumes, standing in Gabba Land, with the Nickelodeon, Wild Brain, Paramount, and DVD logos on the bottom left and right. I then went to the living room, turned on the TV and DVD player, and I put in the disc as the DVD started. Nick Jr. Frogs as werewolves, the frogs as werewolves. The DVD began with the Nick Jr. Frogs logo, but of course, it was different. The Nick and Jr. Frogs were both werewolves. They had ears, fangs, tails, claws, paws, and black eyes, with Nick having orange pupils and Junior having blue pupils, and instead of croaking, they howled. It then showed previews of Nick Jr. shows before cutting to the menu, which featured the Gabba gang's faces carved into 5 pumpkins. The options were the same as the Time to Rock DVD, so I clicked play all, and it began. What the menu looked like? The menu. It started at scary, and then went through the following order: Halloween, fairy tale, dress up, and Google. Then after Google, there was a warning. The warning was in a white background, with brown Gabba Land text saying, "Warning. The following episode was planned to be released on Halloween, but it was forbidden due to graphic content and violence. Please turn off the DVD if you cannot watch, but if you can, then good luck, and stay awesome. Viewer discretion is advised." Oh boy, here we go again. I groaned. The intro began, but like Triple Trouble, it took place at night, and this time there was a full moon. The gang still didn't notice, however. After the intro, it showed the logo, and it was normal, unlike other Lost episodes. Then it showed the title card. The title card showed Toodee and Toodee Land at night. There was a wolf-like shadow behind her, with glowing red eyes. The SMFS, Super Music Friends show, read out the title, which was Werewolf. Then it faded to black, before doing a YGG slide transition to Gabba Land, as DJ Lats started the episode. "Hello friends," DJ Lats greeted. "It's getting really close to Halloween, so the gang is preparing to celebrate." DJ Lats explained. "Come on, let's see how they're doing." DJ Lats continued. The scene then panned down to Muno, Fufa, Plex, Roby, and Toot getting ready for Halloween. "Aren't you excited?" Muno spoke. "It's almost Halloween. I'm excited too." Roby replied. "I can't wait to celebrate. It's gonna be so much fun." Fufa cheered, "Yes it will, but first let me check if we have everything." Plex told Muno, Fufa, Roby, and Toot. "Okay, decorations, banners, skeletons, bats, oh yes, the pumpkins." Plex reminded. "Toot, could you go and get us the pumpkins?" Plex asked Toot. "Of course, I'll be back soon." Toot accepted as she went off to get the pumpkins. "Okay everyone, let's continue decorating while Toot gets the pumpkins." Plex cheered as the gang continued to decorate. It then did a YGG slide transition to show Toot in a very dark forest at night, and she was really scared. "Oh man, I think I definitely took a wrong turn. This isn't where the pumpkins should be," Toot thought. Suddenly, a werewolf's howl could be heard as Toot started to shake in fear. "W, who's there?" Toot whimpered. Suddenly, A werewolf jumped in front of Tood, causing Tood to jump back in fear. Hello, Tood. The werewolf greeted sinisterly. So nice of you to come out in the night. WW, what do you want? Tood whimpered. I'm here to make you one of us. The werewolf exclaimed. What? But ... How? Tood whimpered. Like this. The werewolf shouted. Suddenly, just before the werewolf could make contact with Tood, it did a YGG slide transition to the Gabba gang preparing for Halloween. Hey Plex, where's Tood? She was supposed to be here a couple minutes ago? Mino asked. Honestly, Muno, I don't know. Plex answered. Well, maybe she got low before Groby could finish his sentence. The sound of Tood screaming, biting, and the werewolf howling was heard. What was that? Fuva gasped in terror. Suddenly, Tood ran in crying, while her right arm had a bite to mark in it. Tood, what's wrong? Plex questioned in fear, why are you crying? And what happened to your arm? Not sure. Tood answered. Plex then looked close at Tood's arm and realized that he was bitten. Tood, were you bitten? Fuva asked. Yes, Fuva, she was bitten. Plex answered. Wait, Tood, where did you go to get the pumpkins? Groby asked Tood. That forest over there. Tood told the others. I might have took the wrong direction. Tood, we must get you to rest. You must be in really bad pain. Plex reminded. Plex is, right, Tood. We better get you to sleep, and fast. DJ Laz replied as he pulled out a bed and put it in Fuva Land. The gang then took Tood to bed while singing the rest sung from the episode Doctor. After singing, Tood fell asleep, and the gang left her alone so she can rest. Good night, Tood. DJ Laz said before it did a YGG slide transition to a kid who liked to dance. Then there was a song, a segment with Mark drawing something, and then a game before it did another YGG slide transition to the gang finally done decorating, with Tood still sleeping. Just then, Plex walked up to Tood. Tood, wake up, we're done decorating. Plex cheered. Tood then woke up and was excited. Wow, it looks amazing. You guys did great. Tood also cheered. Yeah, but I bet you guys are hungry. Here, have some snacks. After DJ Laz passed out the snacks, the gang began to eat, but Tood was eating very fast, and she was eating much like an animal, which surprised the Gabbas. Slow down, Plex stated. The food isn't going anywhere. Sorry guys, I'm just really hungry after that nap. Tood replied. Well, just slow down, Tood. You don't want to choke on your food. Plex stated. Okay, sorry guys. Tood replied. After the gang finished eating, they sang a song before cutting to another kid who liked to dance, and then the Super Music Friends show afterwards. Then it did a YGG slide transition to Fuva and Tood in Fuva Land, as they were having a conversation. I still can't believe I got bit by that wolf. Tood muttered. I know you have, Tood. Fuva told. Tood. Fuva then put her arm on Tood's shoulder and said, listen, we'll always be here for you no matter what. I promise you that, Tood. Thanks, Fuva, but man, this butt hurts so much. Tood stuttered. I know it does. Fuva reassured Tood. But don't worry, you'll be okay. Fuva then walked off screen and came back with a box of band-aids. Thanks, Fuva. Tood thanked Fuva. Fuva then put a band-aid on Tood's bite mark. That feels so much better. Thanks again, Fuva. Tood thanked. Just then, Groby walked in. Hey, Tood. Hey, Fuva. What you guys doing? Groby asked. Well, Fuva and I were having a conversation, and then she gave me a band-aid for my bite, and now I feel Tood's sentence was interrupted by her suddenly, letting out a howl. This howl caught the attention of Plex, who immediately rushed in. What was that noise? Plex questioned in confusion and fear. I don't. No. Tood tried to speak, but then howled again. but suddenly the fur on her body suddenly grew. Tood, is it just me or does your fur look more larger? Roby questioned. Tood looked at her body and saw her fur was growing. I gotta get out of here, Tood said before running off. Tood, wait, we just want to talk to you, Flex shouted, but it was too late, as Tood was gone. It then cut to Tood and Tood Land hiding from her friends. DJ Lance, what's going on? Tood again tried to speak but then howled. I don't know, Tood. You might be changing. DJ Lance exclaimed. She changing, but how? Tood whimpered before howling again. Just then, Flex walked in. Tood, what's wrong? Flex asked Tood. Flex, Tood yelled. Help me. Tood, did you wait? Why are you howling? Flex questioned in fear. Because I don't know. Tood howled. Suddenly, Tood started to scratch herself, but with her foot. Tood, are you okay? Flex questioned. G dot 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 G dot 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 ed dot 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 O dot 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 O dot dot no. Tood howled. Tood, are you? Before Flex could finish, the full moon came out. Tood's pupils shrank as her heartbeat was heard getting faster and faster, and she was starting to itch and sweat all over. What's happening to me? Tood whimpered. Suddenly, Tood started to change. She grew sharp, pointy claws on her hands and feet. Her tail became more like a wolf's tail. She grew dozens of razor-sharp fangs. Her ears became wolf-like and pointy. She grew a muzzle. Her fur turned into a darker blue, and her eyes turned black with blue pupils. Oh my God, I gasped. Tood has turned into a werewolf. After her transformation, Flex looked at Tood in shock, and as for Tood, she was now a werewolf, heavily breathing while on her fours. Tood, are you okay? Flex whimpered. Tood then looked up and saw the full moon as it panned upwards to the full moon in the night sky. Tood howled. It then panned back to Tood after she finished howling. She was heavily breathing, while Flex looked absolutely frightened. Suddenly, Muno, Roby, and Fuda walked in. Tood, what was that noise you made, Aunt? Why are you on your fours? Roby questioned. Everyone please back up. Tood's a werewolf. Flex shouted. What? Tood, is that true? Fuda questioned and shocked in fear. Why yes guys, I'm a werewolf. That bite must have cursed me. Werewolf Tood replied. A werewolf? Mino asked. Is that why you're gonna destroy us? And no, I don't want to fight Neo before Tood could finish. The werewolf appeared in front of them all. What's that? Fuda wondered as she saw the werewolf. I am the werewolf, and you Tood will kill them, the werewolf told them. And no, I don't want to hurt my friends. Leave me alone. Tood pleaded. Yes, you will, Tood. The werewolf narrated before grabbing a syringe and stabbing it right through Tood's neck. Tood screamed in agony, but her screams turned into growls. I'm hungry. Werewolf Tood yelled. The Gabba screamed once seeing Tood go feral. Run. Flex screamed. Now, everyone began to run away as Tood and the werewolf chased them howling together. It then cut to Mino as he was hiding behind one of the rocks in Mino Land. He was whimpering and shaking in absolute fear. Please don't find me. Please don't find me, Mino whispered in fear. Suddenly, Tood came in and grabbed Mino by his neck. Well, seems like my first dish has been found. Tood told Mino. Tood, please, you don't have to do tea before Mino could finish. Tood bit off his head and started to eat off of his body. Then it cut to Fuva. She was trying to hide behind the flowers, making sure to not make any sounds so that Tood won't find her. Tood then walked in on her fours. She was sniffing around trying to find Fuva until she found her and grabbed her by the leg. Tood, please, we're friends. Don't kill us. We just want to help. Fuva pleaded in fear. Toot started to growl, lowly, before saying something similar to Shredder's quote from TMNT. Tonight, I dine on flour stew. She then bit into Fufa's stomach and ate her the same way as Fufa screamed in agony. Broby was next, as it cut to him hiding behind a tree, starting to cry over his friends dying. My friends, the apostrophe re.dd dead, and I bet I'm next. Broby whimpered. His prediction was right, as Toot sprinted in and stared at Broby, with blood coming out of her mouth. You're surely looking tasty, Broby. Toot told Broby. Please, you don't want to know how I taste. Broby pleaded. Oh, really? Then let's find out. Toot berated as she ate him as Broby screamed in agony. There were only two survivors left, Plex and DJ Lance, and Plex was the next one. It then cut to Plex. He was just standing, not moving or talking, just standing. Then Toot and the werewolf arrived, surrounding Plex. Looks like it's the entry Plex. The werewolf spoke. Yep, we've got you cornered now. Toot continued. Yes, I know. Just get it over with. I'll be able to see the gang again in heaven. Plex sighed. Sorry, but we have a job to do. Toot reminded. Wait, what? Plex gasped. Toot and the werewolf then killed Plex, who screamed in agony as he was being tortured. Toot then turned to TJ Lance, who was looking in horror after what happened. What have you done to Buno, Fufa, Plex, and Broby? TJ Lance gasped. I killed them. Toot answered with a sinister grin. What? TJ Lance questioned. This can't be real. Oh yes, it can. Toot stated. Say your last words. Toot, you're a monster. DJ Lance berated. I know. I am. Toot said before finally killing DJ Lance, who screamed in agony as he died. After killing all the Gabbas, the werewolf and Toot were both happy. Amazing work, Toot. Now let's go hunt down more P-Op before the werewolf could finish. Toot slashed his face. Sorry, but I'm a solo lobo now. I'm doing this on my own. Toot told the werewolf. What? But you can't just leave me. The werewolf berated. Oh, I sure can. Toot said before attacking the werewolf and killing it. After killing the werewolf, Toot turned to look at the camera and said this. And you, now I'm a werewolf, a solo lobo, and I'm gonna go hunting. Toot's no more. Long live the werewolf, and see you next time. Toot then ran off howling into the night as it faded to the credits, but they were off. Gabba Land now had blood everywhere. It was still at night. There were scratch marks on the screen, and the music was in a low pitch. After the credits it cut to the logos, but they were also off. The Magic Store logo came up, but it was different. It had a blood red background. The text was brown. It had wolf-like details like fangs, fur, ears, and a tail. The font was covered with blood, and the person who said magic sounded like a werewolf. The Wild Brain logo came up, and it was also different too. The background was black, like in Triple Trouble. The text was brown. It also had wolf-like details, and funny I think, there was a wolf howl. After the logos, the screen went to black. I waited for a jump scare, but this time, there wasn't one. It then took me back to the menu, and after experiencing that, I took out the disc, put it back in its case, and then smashed it to absolute bits with my baseball bat. After that, I just went to my room, and I thought of a few questions in my head. Why would someone make this? What's their motive? Do they only do this for money, or do they work for someone? Those were some questions I had. Just then, an idea popped up within my brain. If I tell Nickelodeon and Wild Brain about my experience again, maybe they'll give me more information. I then went to my computer and sent Nickelodeon and Wild Brain the email about my experience, and a few hours later they sent a reply saying, "We really have some bad news to share, but once again, Penny Brown and Ted Morgan teamed up to make this demented episode. Originally this episode was supposed to teach about mythical creatures, But thanks to Clenny and Ted, we had to scrap it. Do not worry though, we will share the full story soon. Thank you for letting us know, and stay awesome, Nickelodeon and Wildbrain. After that, I was seriously worried about what I might encounter next, knowing that there's tons of other lost episodes that people like me have encountered. So please, listen, do yourself a favor, and stay away from any boxes that have a lost episode from a series. If you ever see a box with the logo of a cartoon series on it, don't watch it, because